If you ever look back at your career with interest in the fact that it started in San Jose, and then that franchise moved to Houston, and then you're able to come back to San Jose with the Earthquakes, and things really took off once you came back to California. Was there a coincidence there? What do you think happened when you came to the Earthquakes and really the production for you started to turn up?
I think it was kind of just a perfect storm. I think that I was finally in a great spot in my career where I learned a great deal from the Houston and from the coaching staff as well, Dominic Kinnear and John Spencer, but along with the guys as well. And it helped propel me to be in the right place, but also being back home in front of friends and family to be playing for the Earthquakes, which I grew up, going to the games and loving it. It's the hometown team and just having that familiarity, and also having Frank Gallup, the coach, to kind of put his trust in me and kind of give me an opportunity to play in and play out, play day in, day out. And it, confidence is a great thing. And it kind of just blossomed from there, and was kind of able to take it.
You mentioned going to games and matches as a kid. I mean, what are the chances that when you were 13 years old, you went to the very first ever MLS match in San Jose? Like the league's first ever match you were there for. Who knew at the time that you would be the leading goal scorer of said league? I mean, does that blow your mind?
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of crazy to think of it in those terms, but at that time, I mean, I was all into it. I loved it. I loved the clash. I even remember there was an indoor team that played, I believe, the Cow Palace and the Grizzlies, and would go there, and even Troy Dyack was out there. And I mean, I remember going to those games, and it's we're just kind of always a part of me. They just going to soccer games and soccer tournaments and being involved somehow, some way.
I mentioned that you became the MLS leading scorer in 2019. There's that saying that records are meant to be broken. And I wonder, as a guy who holds that, do you hope it stands for a while? Do you hope somebody eventually does break it, or it's the right person to break it? I'm kind of asking in a little bit of comedy here too. How do you hope it goes?
Yeah, I mean, I do hope a couple things. I hope that it gets smashed, that I'm not even close,
Right.
so that I'm not thinking about, that one goal where I'm
Right.
like, oh, what if I could have? But the other one is that, I mean, I do hope that it's kind of a cool name that gets to pass me. I got to pass Landon Donovan, so I feel horrible for him because it's me that gets, he's like, oh, Chris Wondolowski passed me. I was all excited I get to pass Landon Donovan, so it's, oh no, it should be interesting, but oh no, I really relish and love the fact that I got to be the top, but records are made to be broken, and we're still a very early league, only 25 years, and so I think that down the road, many of these records will and should be just broken.